Hey guys, welcome back to Lessons from the Road. So today I am at beautiful Beverly Country Club just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. And I am going to talk to you about how body tilts can affect your golf swing and the positions that you need to be in every single time to make a great swing. One thing people don't really think about other than how the club is moving is positions that we need to put our body in to make things function the way we want. And there's a difference in tilts between your driver and an iron. So we have to first understand the way our body can tilt. I can get side bend here at the pelvis, so that's right side bend, that's left side bend. I can get crunch in my shoulders, just above my rib cage there, and I can also get forward bend, and I can get back bend in my golf swing. Now, learning how to time all those positions up and where all those movements are going to happen is absolutely critical. Now, when I'm setting up to a golf ball, I'm going to get some forward bend here at my pelvis. Now, everything is towards the golf ball. I don't generally see, with an iron, a whole lot of bend. The shoulders are generally going to be pretty flat here, just bending and tilting down towards the golf ball. Now, if I'm looking at hitting a driver, I'm going to go into some of this crunch, which allows my shoulders to tilt. Now, as I move my club up and I'm trying to hit up on the golf ball, that's an incredibly important position to hit. Now, as I start my backswing, I'm going to work my way out of the forward bend that I started with. You'll notice that when I'm going back, I start with a little bit of this forward bend, but then I'm going to work my way into extension of my lower spine if I'm trying to stay centered over the golf ball. If you want to get some movement off, you can just stay more in forward bend. That's not a movement that I really like a lot of my players to get into, but it is something that you can function out of well. You notice some players start getting extension early in the backswing, other players go into that extension late in their backswing. If you're doing it late, that can lead a lot of players into a reverse pivot. So I try and get my beginning golfers to get into that extension earlier. So after we get to the top of our backswing, you'll notice that I have moved into extension, but I'm also putting this crunch here at my rib cage so that I can see down to the golf ball. That's going to put me in the position where I get that tilt. If you don't have that inclination, it can lead to a whole lot of issues going flat, coming over the top, that we don't want to see in our golf swing. So make sure you get that crunch there at the top. You'll feel a little bend here at the pelvis and your spine will be extended. Now, when I'm working down into the golf ball, I like my players to add flexion at the pelvis. You'll notice their knees are bending, but everything's going to work back down into forward bend in the initial transition. Once you get back down there, we've created engagement with the ground. Now, I'm removing some of the initial tilt that I had where I dug down with my lead shoulder, and I'm going to start the process of getting my trail shoulder more down to the golf ball. So I go up, I work into forward bend, then this shoulder is going to start going up, and I'm going to start noticing with an iron a lot of crunch here with my trail side to get me down to the golf ball. Now, if I have a driver in my hand, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not trying to retain that forward bend through impact. I'm going to try and work into a little bit more back bend. I want to feel my head is moving backwards away from that golf ball so that I can keep my eye on the back of the golf ball and hit up on it every time. There's one really important cue to remember when you're trying to hit a golf ball. The more forward bend I retain through impact, the more tilt I have towards the camera, the more my hands will get ahead. Now, that's going to lead to a lower golf shot. The more I work quicker into extension, the higher I will hit the golf ball. So if you can work your way through those tilts and feel them, you are going to start having a better understanding of the golf swing. Your understanding of the body needs to improve if you want to hit the perfect golf shot every time. All elite level players have tons of body movement, and learning how to sequence it up is critical to playing good golf. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.